History, Chapter 7, India during the Maurya period. Points to be discussed. 7.1, Chapter 7. In that point 1, the Greek Emperor Alexander's invasion. 7.2, the Maurya Empire. Other information, Emperor Ashoka, the Kalinga War, Emperor Ashoka's work for the spread of religion, public welfare activities, administration during Maurya period, life of the people during the Maurya period, art and literature. So let us see first point 7.1, the Greek Emperor Alexander's invasion. Meaning of invasion, the incoming of an army to conquer a state or country. Meaning of invasion, the incoming of an army to conquer a state or country. Explanation is here. The Greek Emperor Alexander entered India with his army on 326 BCE, before the Common Era. He came to India by crossing the Indus River Valley or the Sindhu River. At first, Alexander reached Takshashila. Takshashila is in Pakistan. On the way, it was very hard for him to survive in India. Many Indian kings attacked, but he smoothly and successfully defeated everyone and reached Punjab. His soldiers were not willing to go further with him. Soldiers wanted to go back home. So Alexander appointed Greek officers as administrators in the conquered Indian territories. He decided to go back to Greek. On the way, he died in 323 BCE at Babylon. In today's geography, you can see Babylon is in Iraq. After conquering many territories, he did many campaigns. For example, he increased the trade between India and the Western world. Greek sculpture was highly influenced by Indian art. This gave rise to a school of art named Gandhara School of Art. The Greek kings made coins. On one side, the coin had the picture and the name of the king who introduced the coin, and on the other side, a picture of Greek god. Even Alexander also had coins in his name along with his picture. After seeing all this, even Indian kings began to make such similar coins. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. 7.2, the Maurya Empire. Explanation is here. Chandragupta Maurya founded Maurya Empire. People were fed up of Nanda, king of Magadha. Who was he? Dhananand. Dhananand, yes, due to his cruel and improper way of ruling kingdom. Chandragupta Maurya defeated Dhananand and started ruling Magadha around 325 BCE. Chandragupta Maurya captured places like Avanti and Saurashtra. Chandragupta Maurya started extending his empire. After Alexander's death, the satraps appointed by Emperor Alexander began to struggle for power. Seleucus Nicator was a general of Emperor Alexander. At that time, general means that position has great power. The meaning of word general is chief officer, almost equal to highest ranking policeman. He has the power to decide what to be done in the kingdom. So he invaded the northwestern frontier region of India and Punjab. Chandragupta Maurya easily defeated Seleucus Nicator. Chandragupta Maurya conquered the northwestern frontier of Kabul, Kandahar and Herat into Maurya Empire. He merged Kabul, Kandahar and Herat into Maurya Empire. After the attack, Greek ambassadors stayed and worked for Chandragupta Maurya. There is a book named Indica which tells us more about Maurya period. It is said that Chandragupta Maurya built a dam called Sudarshan Dam near Junagadh in Gujarat state. Students, when I was looking for this picture which you are seeing in the video, when I was looking for this picture, I did not find any Sudarshan Dam. Instead, I find this. It is a Sudarshan Lake near Junagadh in Gujarat state, and it is said that Chandragupta Maurya built this Sudarshan Lake. So I think this is a printing mistake. It is not dam, it is Sudarshan Lake. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. Emperor Ashoka. After Chandragupta Maurya left the throne, his son Bindusara was succeeded as the new king. After King Bindusara died, his son Ashoka took the throne in 273 BCE. So, who was the father of King Ashoka? Yes, it was King Bindusara. Who was the father of King Bindusara? Yes, it was King Chandragupta Maurya. Therefore, Chandragupta Maurya was the grandfather of Emperor Ashoka. Now let us know about Emperor Ashoka. Emperor Ashoka was the governor of Takshashila and Ujjain before he became the king. Meaning of governor, an officer appointed to look after a town or an area. Meaning of governor, an officer appointed to look after a town or an area. While he was the governor, many times he has successfully crushed the plans, the operations of revolt of invading Takshashila. After becoming the king of Magadha, he organized a campaign against the state of Kalinga. He conquered state of Kalinga and won the campaign. In today's geography, state of Kalinga is in Odisha and northern parts of Andhra Pradesh. Ashoka's empire extended from Afghanistan, Nepal to Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, and from Bengal to Saurashtra. So students, I hope you liked Emperor Ashoka. Next point, the Kalinga War. Let us know Kalinga War. What hardships did Emperor Ashoka faced while conquering Kalinga War? Explanation. Ashoka was very upset seeing the bloodshed at the war. Whether it was his soldiers or his opponents, he decided not to engage in a war again. He believed in values. Now, which were his values? Which are they? Truth, non-violence, compassion and forgiveness. He wanted his teachings must reach to the common people. So he made pillars and stone inscriptions in his kingdom. Writings were in Brahmi script. It was written as Devanamapiyo Piyadasi. It was written as Devanamapiyo Piyadasi. It is a Brahmi script. It means beloved of the gods and he who looks on with affection. Devanamapiyo Piyadasi means beloved of the gods and he who looks on with affection. In another inscription, it was written, after conquering Kalinga and seeing the bloodshed of people, he had a change of heart. Yes, as I said before, he finally decided not to engage in the war. Another inscriptions of his at Delhi shows that he had put strict restrictions on hunting bats, monkeys, rhinoceros and setting fire to the forest, that is burning forest. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next paragraph. Emperor Ashoka's work for the spread of religion. In this paragraph, how he spread the Buddhism, that we will know. Explanation. Ashoka had followed Buddhism. He had done a meeting on Buddhism at Patliputra. Ashoka sent his son Mahendra and Sangamitra to Sri Lanka to spread Buddhism. He also sent Bauddha bhikkhus to West Asia and Central Asia for spreading Buddhism. He also built many stupas. You can see the image of stupa to the left hand side and viharas. Image of vihara is to the right hand side. Meaning of stupa, a dome shaped building erected or known as Buddhist shrine. Meaning of stupas, a dome shaped building erected or also known as Buddhist shrine. Meaning of viharas, monastery or Buddhist temple. Meaning of viharas, monastery or Buddhist temple. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. Public welfare activities. Explanation is here. Emperor Ashoka did many things not only for the common people but also for animals. For example, he made the rule of medicines and medical treatments for his subjects and also for animals. Subjects means common masses, common people, people of his kingdom. He built many roads and planted big trees for shade on both the sides of the roads. He dug many public wells for the people. He built many dharmashalas. You can see in the video. Meaning of dharmashalas, rest house for travelers. Meaning of dharmashalas, rest house for travelers. I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. Administration during the Maurya period. Explanation. Patliputra was the capital of Maurya Empire. For the convenience of administration, the empire was divided into 4 regions. Eastern region, Western region, Southern region, Northern region. In Eastern region, Toshali, which is in Odisha, was the capital. In Western region, Ujjaini, which is in Madhya Pradesh. In Southern region, it was Suvarnagiri. In today's geography, it is known as Kanakagiri in Karnataka. And in Northern region, it was Takshashila, which is in Pakistan. In these 4 regions, there were council of ministers who advised the king in the matters of administration. There were many other officers who looked after other administration work. There was efficient intelligence department who kept an eye on the every movement of the enemies. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. Life of people during the Maurya period. Explanation. During Maurya period, agriculture had great importance. Trade and occupations also progressed very well. There were many occupations like other occupations, and there were many other occupations like carving, engraving on ivory stones, weaving and dyeing the cloths. Dyeing means giving color to the cloths, and making metals, making metal articles using metals. Black gazed pottery also was produced. You can see in the video. Meaning of black gazed pottery. It is a type of ancient Greek fine pottery. Greek fine pottery means the outer texture of the pots. The outer texture of the pots are very fine, smooth, shiny, good to hold it. Okay. So building ships was also carried out on a large scale. Iron metal articles were also made. Different festivals and functions began its celebration in villages and towns. Dance and music were part of entertainment. Wrestling boards and chariot race, chess were also the popular games. Chess was also known as Ashtapad. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. Art and literature. Explanation. During Emperor Ashoka's period, cutting the huge rocks and sculpting it was promoted. Sculpting it means to give shapes. Emperor Ashoka has erected many rock sculpting pillars. There are excellent carvings of animals like lion, elephant, bull on these pillars. The wheel on the Ashoka pillar at a place named Sarnath can be seen in our Indian national flag. Yes or no? Yes, Ashoka Chakra. But they can be seen only from the front. This wheel is the official seal of the Government of India. The cave sculptures at Barabar Hills in Bihar is carved during the period of Ashoka are famous. You can see both the images. This is the lion capital and the right side picture is a cave at Barabar Hills. After the death of Emperor Ashoka, Maurya Empire began to decline. Meaning of decline, decrease. After Maurya Empire, many new states and some empires also emerged, was seen in India. Meaning of emerged, became visible. The Maurya Empire was the largest empire in ancient India. Thank you.